Good morning, Zio here, and completely forgot what I was going to say early. Anyway, we're talking about PlayStation some more, so grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But yeah, PlayStation, Sony. So we talked about last week. Sony was getting sued, right, over in the UK, and yeah, that's a thing that is totally happening. But also apparently, a few days ago, PlayStation has decided that they are increasing the price of the PS5. So if you've waited this long to get yourself a PS5, guess what? Unless you're living in the US, you're now paying more. Hi. Anyway, PlayStation, of course, says the global economic environment is a challenging that many of you around the world are no doubt experiencing. According to a Sony Interactive Entertainment president and CEO, Jim Ryan, in a PlayStation blog post, we're seeing high global inflation rates as well as adverse currency trends impacting consumers and creating pressure on many industries. Based on these challenging economic conditions, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price, RRP. I didn't even know that was that had an acronym to it. Anyway, of the PS5 in select markets, there will be no price increase in the United States. Yay for us, I guess, right? Anyway, Ryan added, while this price increase is necessarily given to current global economic environments and its impact on Sony Interactive Entertainment businesses, our top priority continues to be improving the PlayStation 5 supply situation so that as many players as possible can experience everything the PlayStation 5 has to offer and what's still to come. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never actually seen a PS5 in the wild. Granted, I don't have a whole lot of places to go to even look for a PS5, but I've been into a few GameStops here and there and Walmart and stuff, but I've yet to actually see a PS5 in the wild. What I have seen, of course, is a Switch, several Switches. Actually, I see a lot more Switches than anything. Mostly Switch Lites, not so much the Switch main unit. Although I did see a, what was it? Animal Crossing? Is that what it is? Animal Crossing? Anyway, a limited edition Switch recently, not that long ago at the Walmart, but that's neither here nor there. And I have seen some of the some of the Xbox units, the digital only ones. A few of those out in the wild, but for the most part, I've never actually seen a PS5 out in the wild. Interesting. I know that's a side note and all, but yeah, so the PlayStation blog post, of course, doesn't actually give us anything. You go down here and it's going to tell you what the prices is, and it really doesn't tell us it doesn't give us a comparison, right? You would think they would be, give us was blank to blank now kind of deal, but they can't be bothered to do that because, they don't want people to realize what's going on and all that good jazz. But, it is what it is. Luckily over here at Gemitsu, they've actually taken the time to figure out this information and told us right here how much the increase will be. So, you've got the PlayStation 5s over here in Europe. They're going to be 549.99 euros, 449.99 respectively. It's going to be a plus 50 euro on top of what it originally was, apparently. And yeah, I guess that actually makes sense because they were kind of even numbers. And now they're not. But over in the United Kingdom, wait, what does the United Kingdom use? I thought they used euros too. Anyway, it's increasing to 47, 479.99 and 389.99 respectively. In Japan, it's a 5,000 yen plus, effective September 15th, 2022, meaning if you're in Japan right now and it is not September 15th, you are still on the old pricing, which, you know, if you're going to go get one, go ahead and get one now. If not, your disk drive is going to cost you 54,980 yen, while your digital edition is going to be 44,980 yen. In China, which is yuns? Is that how it's said? Yuns? I have no idea what China's currency is called. But yeah, it's going to be a plus 400, whatever China currency is, for about 4,299 and 3,499. And Australia, Australia bucks, whatever they are, that's $50. Actually, that is like a dollar sign. Is that not? Does Australia use U.S. currency for everything? Anyway, it's going to be a plus 50, right? So it's now 799.95 and 64.95. And in Mexico, Mexican pesos, that's plus 1,000. What is the currency exchange for pesos right now? Anyway, it is pesos, right? It's been a while. I've been in Mexico quite a few times. I just forgot. But yeah, we're looking at 14,999 and 12,499. And in Canada, you got a plus 20 in Canadian bucks. So that's 649.99 and 519.99. Now, of course, the US is exempt from this for some reason. I'm not 100% sure. I really have no real speculation to it either. You know, Sony and everything, all this stuff is a Japanese company. You know, they've got Sony in America, but I'm pretty sure they don't make the PlayStations here in America. They make them elsewhere and ship them in. So why in the world we would not be receiving an increase? Honestly, have no idea. But of course, you know, other companies have, you know, said things in response to this, most notably Xbox and the Nintendo Switch, which are the two other, you know, big systems out there. But Xbox, of course, has said they're not going to be raising their things. And Nintendo, of course, made their announcement. Nintendo confirms that there are no plans to raise the price of the Nintendo Switch. And they have this whole thing here. You can go ahead and go and read that sort of thing. But yeah, so the Switch isn't increasing, the Xbox isn't increasing. Another reason to go Xbox this time, if you haven't already gotten a next-gen system. Of course, chances are, if I ever do get a next-gen, it's going to be an Xbox anyway, just because Game Pass is just... The bang for your buck for Game Pass is just astronomical compared to what Sony offers right now. I'm sorry. And none of their first-party titles really interest me that much. Haven't in a long time. Never really cared for them. And heck, a lot of them I play on my PC anyway. So, you know, especially when they go ahead and do us the favor of putting them on the PC a year or so later. You know. But, yeah, the only reason I would even want a PlayStation at this point is for Final Fantasy VII. You know, the next part. But considering they did bring out the first part on PC, I'm sure the next part will also come to PC about a year after its release or so. More than likely, so I'm not really that concerned about that either. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya!